Yo, what's up, guys? This is Brent from Baldman Knife and Tool, and I'm here with Denis Tyrell of Tyrell Knifeworks and his buddy Jerid Sandoval, his emotional support golfer and Echo Blades maker extraordinaire.
Why do you have to name him my friend? He's your friend too.
Well, he's here every week with you.
Oh, right.
And I just so happen to be lucky enough to join you guys today.
Good to have you. Good to have you.
It's great to be here. Thanks for the invite.
It's always fun to have a bald guy on the show. How you been?
I've been doing good. I've been super busy trying to just keep it nose down and working away.
Yeah. You're not buried in snow like the rest of the country? Guess not, huh?
No snow. It was actually 81 degrees this morning, and it just started cooling off. The cold front hit us this afternoon.
Yeah, a bunch of guys on my Discord, they're all posting pictures of like the snow, and I want to be like the dick about posting like the picture of me like mowing the backyard or something.
Yeah, I feel bad for guys that are stuck in the snow and worried about ice, and we deal with hurricanes and we get power loss here, but it's different when it's freezing temperatures. So
yeah,
that is a scary thought to me.
I grew up with that, so I feel like I put in my time and I can make fun of people now.
Yeah, you definitely put in some time.
Mr. Jerid, what are you doing? Fondling your beard?
Yeah, I'm looking good for the podcast.
For all of our viewers.
That's right. Just you two lucky guys.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I have nothing going on except all the normal fun stuff. But I was just thinking, you guys are talking about like it's all perfect here, and it's cold for me. I don't care what you guys say.
Big baby.
Well, I don't. Yeah, whatever. It's not exactly 81 degrees here. So, but I think it was Ryan Coco. I don't even know how it actually played out, but he texted us or messaged us a weather forecast, and it was going to be like minus 29 over there. I don't know if that's actually what happened, but that's unfathomable for me. That is not anything I'm interested in. That's like dangerous cold.
Oh, yeah. Hard pass.
Yeah, I've seen negative, not 130, negative 30 Celsius, which is definitely colder than that. That's the coldest I've ever seen it.
What isn't that like right around where it's actually the same?
Minus 40 is where they cross.
Okay.
So minus 30 Celsius is really cold.
Yeah, that's no fun. But yeah, that sucks. Especially for the areas that aren't used to getting that cold. And then the freezing comes in and tears all the infrastructure up and causes some real havoc. I haven't heard anything that like a couple years ago, Texas had that big freeze and fucked everything up.
I haven't heard.
Yeah.
So my wife's actually traveling. She's in Colorado right now, and she sent me a picture of all the snow and was lamenting that it's very cold there. So,
dude, was today like some holiday of some kind? Was there any?
No.
Because I was talking to a buddy today on my way to work, and there was a moment on my drive that is normally it takes me an hour and 20 minutes to go 33 miles or something like that every morning. And there was a spot on the road where I literally saw one set of brake lights in front of me and no cars coming at me for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. I started to freak like
you thought it was Sunday?
No, I thought like the zombies were here. I was like, oh shit, I better turn around and go get my boogaloo kit. And then I don't know, 10 minutes later I was back in traffic and everybody was there. But yeah, it was like this moment where I was like, what is happening? You
probably passed an accident and didn't notice, and that stopped all the traffic. That's probably what happened.
No, I mean Vasco.
Or he caused an accident and everybody behind him was just done.
Probably that. He's on his phone all the time when he's in the car, so you never know what he's up to.
Well, my phone is mounted in its secure location, and I use it responsibly.
Bullshit.
Those are the rumble strips.
I don't know, man. It was super freaky and like eerie to me. Like there's moments where you're not supposed to be alone or like, you know, secluded, and that was definitely not the time I expected. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. And man, I know you guys are huge football fans, so I wanted to make sure that we talk about the NFC
awful.
Championship. I promise you, I struggled to find a team that I hate more than the Rams and the Seahawks, dude. Like, I didn't know who I wanted to lose more. Like,
I definitely wanted the Seahawks to lose more, way more.
No, I say for what reason?
Because I just don't like them.
I hate them. They're probably the most hated team that I have.
And the other team that I fucking hate is the Patriots. So I have zero interest in even watching the Super Bowl now.
Yeah, same. I will watch it because
I will too.
I hope to see go Patriots, I guess. But yeah, no, that was tough. And then we have a new, not a new office, but anyways, we have a Southern California branch that I've been talking to the guys a lot lately. And I joined a meeting and they were talking about like, oh, the Rams were gonna like, they were rooting for him, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like, it still takes me by surprise when I talk to people that aren't, you know, affiliated with the sports teams that I like. But yeah, it was really hard. So at least I will get to talk some shit tomorrow to those guys. So there's a little bit of good to come out of it. But yeah, bro, what a shit show.
Yeah, the only team I wanted to win was the Broncos this weekend because my daughter lives in Colorado.
I can get behind the Broncos.
And Kim is visiting, and she will be there for the Super Bowl, and it would have been cool to be cheering on Denver. But
she should be here for the Super Bowl. And that's even fucking worse, man.
I know. Both those shitty teams are here.
Ugh. For those that don't know, the Super Bowl's here at Levi Stadium in San Francisco, Clara. But yeah, man, that was brutal for me anyway. So
I was a quarter watching it. Kim was watching it, and then I looked up from my phone.
I just watched the last drive, and it was So whatever.
All right, enough of that.
Yeah, let's just get all that out of the way. I hit a flag stick while I was golfing this weekend from 150 yards out. That was pretty cool.
Hit it with what?
With the ball. So if you,
I could walk up and hit one with a club.
Yeah. Well, if you hit the flag stick from that far out, it sounds cool, and it's
and then your ball goes like,
and then and then you're fucking 15 yards off the green because you hit a great shot and you get no reward. But
but you really did hit a great shot, because if you wouldn't have hit the stick, it would have bounced way far.
No, it was coming in. It actually only bounced like about. It was a good shot. It didn't go that too far. It was about 10 feet off.
Was anybody there to see it?
Yeah, my son was there. We had a special guest too. I golfed with my son, who's 17, and a 14-year-old, and they're both probably 5-6 strokes better than me on their handicap. And this fucking kid was out driving me by like 60 yards.
The 14-year-old?
A 14-year-old. He was bombing them. Like, it was like, I was super impressed. Like, I won with the handicaps, but I think he ended up beating me by 2 strokes straight up. But yeah, man, it was. I'll tell you, golf can humble you in many ways. But when you golf with a 17-year-old and a 14-year-old, and you're just oh man, it was good. I did beat my son though, so I did rub it in a little bit. But yeah. So anyways,
you beat him straight up or with?
I beat him straight up. Yeah. Yeah, he beat me by one or 2 strokes the day before, and then I got him on Sunday. So yeah, it was good though. But yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that was something else. This freaking kid, and he's half the size of me. Whack, just all taken off. I'm like, geez, man, it's harsh.
And you're getting old. They're not going to go as far pretty soon.
Oh, man, I can still get them out there. I just not. My swing is producing too much spin, so they're not. It's bad. I hit my 3-wood farther than my driver. But anyways, that's enough for the golf segment.
We're done the golf and sports segment.
I have pursued a golf sponsor though. Just hang tight. Mm-hmm. Hail Mary, ain't happening. But
I refuse to let it happen.
No, fuck you. You do.
I am not reading out a golf sponsor.
I will do it with my own voice proudly.
No, I don't see that happening.
I don't either. It's a Hail Mary, but there's no reason why you couldn't. There's a golf segment every single week. Every single week. It is a part of the show, sir.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
That's right. And now I hear that people have golf memes coming up in their algorithm.
I started getting golf stuff in my Instagram feed, and I would send it to Jerid. And so I told him, I said, how does it make you feel to know you've at least changed my algorithm?
Mine
which
too.
means you've definitely changed other people's algorithm.
I get at least 5 to 10 memes a day from people. Then I know they don't like golf, but
you are a legitimate influencer.
That's right. Here we go.
Did you get any knife work done this week, Jerid?
I did.
Tell me.
Well, I had what I would say a failure in my etching process with the
coffee.
With the coffee. I don't know if it's a failure or not. I mean, nothing's really a failure, but the thing that has been sticking with me the most is your lack of concern for my issues. I called Denis and I woke him up from a nap at like 5 o'clock on Sunday. Like literally woke him up. He's like, what's that? I'm like, why do you haven't answered the phone? Like, you're dead sleep.
Maybe I just looked at it and saw it was you and ignored it.
Yeah, you should have. I would have. But I'm like, hey, dude, like, what's going on? And for whatever reason, the coffee stuck to the 15N20 pretty good. We went with the coffee because the banding on the steel was coming out streaky in the gator piss. And it's definitely not the piss's fault, but something with this knife. And like I said, the one thing he was saying is like, I probably have like an auto hamon or some differential heat treatment going on in there. And it's like, it's reacting weird to the etch. And the coffee, after the first 2 hours that it was in there, it wasn't, I was still seeing the streaks. So I left it in there for a lot. I ended up leaving it overnight. And
it's probably in there a little too long. That's probably what happened.
That's probably, but I checked it before I went to bed, and then it was the darks were getting dark, but I was started to see it sticking to the 15N20 a little bit, and it ended up taking. So I did try to sand the highest I have is 25.
But didn't work
with a hard backer. It started to, but it.
But then you fucked up the black.
Not really.
Oh, so what are you whining about then?
It just I can't. I'm going to fuck up the black if I
go any further.
Yeah, because there's some. It's hard to explain. I'll show you here in a second though. But it's a lot of it got cleaned up. But so I did that. I think I ground out a knife and a couple other things. Not too much this week, but did make some attempts. How was your week, Mr. Denis?
It was good. I finished this guy, which Jerid likes. This is the stainless San Mai.
That has a sweet pattern.
Yeah, I do love this. And then this one's got Damascus, stainless Damascus guard and some other little features.
That's the one you sent the other day, right? You texted that the other day. Yeah, that's beautiful.
That one, I finished another W2 fighter, just a full tang fighter. Yeah. And I'm still working on the dagger, just pecking away at it. I'm still waiting for, it looks good. Jerid, show me the knife. What do you, maybe I don't see the problem.
Right there.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not too bad. I'm trying to get it.
Contrast is awesome, though.
Yeah,
Right
you
there.
need to text some beauty shots of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
it's almost salvageable, but not quite.
If you're careful, I think you can clean that up. Or switch to sunshine cloth and just go after the 15 and 20.
I think that's probably the next step.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's almost good, but it's so close to being, because I love the pattern.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. And then I didn't mean to cut you off, but I do have to say this because, again, I give Denis the most public amount of shit on this earth. And I do say that stainless Sanmai Bowie, dare I say that if there was ever a knife that you have made that I would consider purchasing, because your shit, those the big pieces are expensive. Yeah, the big pieces are expensive, right? Like I'm not the guy to spend that much money on a knife. But if there was one, that would be the one. That is probably one of my favorite things that you have made. Like, I don't know, it's like the whole thing comes together, the color scheme, the stainless guard, the stainless Sanmai, the whole thing, just that is a badass knife. And I'm not a particular big fan of the Bowie, right? I bust your balls more about that than anything. Like, oh, yeah, Bowie, yeah. Not my thing. But that was fucking very, 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 very well done, sir. So hats off to that.
Thank you. And I have a caiman skin that is a black gray caiman skin that's going to fit that perfectly for the sheath. So
caiman skin?
Caiman, like an alligator. It's a type of alligator.
I have never.
It's like a mini version of an alligator.
Yeah.
So it's scary?
No. Well, it's bigger than the one you held.
That was fucking scary. That's petrifying. Does it need a rubber band for its mouth to fall off and right when the guy hands it to you? Mind you, that was the bigger of the two that Brent made me. I was going for the
12-inch one.
He was about to get like a foot long one, like a little bit. It's a glorified lizard.
Right.
That thing was like 3 or 4 feet long. Shut up. That thing was not a fucking child.
I saw pictures of it. It was not that.
Yeah, the one he was about to grab was like half the size of that.
Yeah, the other one was not tiny, but it was, by alligator terms, it was. But yeah,
it was still an egg.
It was plenty big. It didn't even have udders, dude. That's
that sounds like a good time to mention our pals at Baker Forge, the makers of the Gator Piss line of products. And if you need some premium gator piss, you should find a gator with udders and milk yourself some. And if you can't do that, go to Baker Forge and Tool and get some. They've got the OG blend, the heavy, if you want to just do a blackout. And they've also got the Gator Piss Max, that I used on the guard for that knife. And of course, they have some awesome steel, some of the best steel on the market, not only stainless Damascus, but of course their regular copper blend. What is it? What is the drop this week?
This week is Kryptonite, stainless Damascus, twisted AEBL and 154 CM pattern. Etches like fire with gator piss.
It looks good. It's a cool pattern.
It is a very cool pattern. And then make sure you get the Baker Forge and Tool app for early access one day sooner than the website. Those guys snake all the good stuff right off the back. So
yeah, get on there and be an app guy, and use a discount.
Get an appetite. Yeah. Oh,
use the discount code TTT10 at checkout and save yourself some money.
That's right. What's the recipe, Dennis? What's the recipe?
The recipe is clean it, etch it, and protect it.
That's right. Grime Reaper,
gator piss, and gator skin. I haven't used gator skin on that knife yet. I need to before anybody gets their grubby hands on it. Yes. What else did I do this week? Yeah, I was finishing up doing little parts of the dagger. You're giving me the timeout signal. What?
I wanted to talk about the most famous person you met post.
Why?
Did you see that today? Both of you guys. Yeah, both of you guys commented on it. I think Brent's was absolutely hilarious, but I really am not going to let this fucking podcast go without you explaining this death-defying encounter with your person.
It was not death-defying. This is in Vegas. No, sorry, it was LA, not Vegas. Walking along, and this car comes. I'm like, there's a tiny little side street. I'm walking down, like, I don't know if it was Hollywood Boulevard or somewhere. And this is like one of the first times I was in LA. Walking along, and this car comes screeching down the side street, and I'm like this, and it's a convertible, and behind the wheels, James Caan, and he looks at me and he goes, "Eh." Like, literally, that's what he did. And I kept walking, and he drove away.
You didn't jump on his hood,
I
slide
didn't
across
jump. No. I was like, man, hey, wait, I know that guy.
Fake an injury.
And you can totally imagine, like, that look of him going, eh.
And he's like the elf dad age at that time? Or okay.
No, it was before that. This is like 25 years ago.
Oh, geez.
I don't know. I don't even think. Oh, no, it's more. It's like 35 years ago. Yeah, I didn't live in California then. Yeah, long time ago. Long time. Why, Brent, who did you have?
I had one, Jerid Sandoval from Echo Blades.
Oh. I did see that. Butt liquor. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, I thought that was great. And I met a bunch of people, but I still think my favorite one is the time I almost
oh, come on,
hooked up James Hetfield.
I was just going to say it's got to be the James Hetfield story.
Yeah, that was probably the most starstruck I've ever been. Like,
I love you, man.
You rock, dude.
I told Kim that story, and she could not stop laughing.
I still, to this day, cannot believe that's what I said to that guy. Fucking, you rock, dude. Oh god, it's still great.
There's a meme. Someone's got to pull that off. Jerid going, "You rock, dude," and having him look like Beavis.
I don't know. Yeah, that would be a fucking that'd be an upsell there, because I was like, zip. Oh man.
Yeah. So that's kind of. Bad news. The folder class I was supposed to have this coming weekend has been postponed. Mr. Rick Hall got hurt. Jared laughs.
It's not funny, I swear. Rick, I love you, dude. I am so sorry to hear.
Really? Sounds like your story.
You're like doubling down on getting pummeled by Rick.
No, jeez. Because I told him the story. That's all.
Oh my god! I don't even know if I can tell it, but yeah. Am I allowed to?
Oh, I'm about to tell it, so go ahead.
Oh, please, yeah, and then I'll talk about this.
I'm sure it's the abridged version I got from Rick, but basically they were like moving or unloading a table saw, and it was in the back of a quad or on top of the quad, and his buddy Mitch was driving. I guess Mitch gunned it. The saw came off the back. and landed on Rick. And, we're laughing, but he's actually hurt. He's got to have surgery. So it's not really that funny. But
it's not funny. It's not. But I just think it is funny, though, that he was attacked by a table saw.
Yeah. So
he probably caught it. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah, he probably didn't want it damaged, so he caught it before he hit the ground. Yeah,
that's because he's definitely strong enough to catch a table saw.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think he twisted his knee. I think it's his knee. And something popped, and it wasn't good.
Yeah, that sucks.
Split second, it happens.
Yeah, but that sucks. I'm sure we'll get the course rescheduled. It's Mike V coming.
Better weather. That's right. And then I'll be able to hang around.
January, probably be better weather. So who knows? If it's next month, it's not going to be better, but February just as bad. But if it's April, who knows?
We'll Speaking of you being a weatherman, apparently, but I guess you can now officially bet. Betting on the weather has now become a popular thing.
What?
Yeah. There's a whole website or something like that where people are actually, there's been some big money spent on how many inches of snow you're going to get in this
I
thing.
saw a bunch of posts, a bunch of guys with yardsticks in their yard. Even Dustin from Art of Craftsmanship did it. I was like, I didn't understand. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, I don't know, but I just thought it was hilarious. Because I'm not a big gambler, but apparently that's happening. I mean, the Super Bowl's full of those things, right? What Gatorade color, the coin toss, all some really ridiculous stuff. But now I guess the weather's in on it now.
Our friends have a Super Bowl watch party, and one of the things they have a pool for is what is the first commercial. So you can put $5 in, and you have to guess with is it going to be Coke? Is it good, Doritos? What is the first commercial going to be? And Kim won.
And I whooped his ass on the golf course. Yeah, he didn't stand a chance, not a single chance.
What?
As his son walks in the background, he's gonna throw something at you.
He's in the dark too. I could see him.
You're such a dick.
All right, sorry.
This is a bad father moment.
This is, yeah.
And speaking of gambling, since I don't have a class this weekend, I'm going to a buddy's poker game, so I will be gambling this weekend.
All right.
I thought you had a course.
I do, but it's not at night. Poker games at night.
It's a whole weekend?
Saturday, Sunday.
Huh.
Why, does that infringe on your shop time?
I was just curious. Fuck. My bad.
You're always bitching. I don't have a class. It infringes on Jerid's shop time.
It does. I mean, yes. To answer your question, yes, but that wasn't the direction I was going.
Brent, what are you working on in the shop this week?
Man, I was working on a whole batch of albatross knives this past week. Been heat treating, grinding, profiling, doing all that. It's been so I've been doing that. I did a couple new blade shapes. Been doing a lot of segmented scale glue ups lately, which has been fun because it kind of gets that that creative side. When you initially make knives, right? It's creative, and it always is, but it gets a little dull because you feel like you've exhausted all the things, whether it's the grind, handle options, that kind of stuff. So this is kind of fun because it is time consuming, and it can be frustrating because I'm the type of person, when I have a lot of options, I will get overwhelmed and then not choose anything. So that when you look at all the handle combos you can do, the segment combos, but it is fun because you put them together and the finished product looks really cool. And it's been going good. So doing that, got some Cerakote coming on some of them. Yeah, I've just been profiling a lot of knives right now. I don't know. Do you guys order water jet blanks at all very frequently?
I have not.
It has been a challenge to get, specifically my thicker steels, the 1/4 inch thick, like Magna Cut, higher end stainless steels, the CPM steels. It's just been a challenge getting that stuff in a timely manner and with delays and all that. So yeah, I've been going back to the Portaband and getting after it.
Where are you getting your water jet items cut from? New Jersey?
No, so I've been New Jersey. I've gotten in the past. Recently, though, Cut Send has offered some knife steels.
Oh, really?
And they've been great when they have the steels in stock. They are the quickest by far to get things from. Other than that, water jet knives and knife print.
Hmm. Every time I look, water jet knives is like the most expensive of the three. So I've never, at least every time I've looked, I've never used them. But
yeah, Send Cut's definitely not the cheapest. But again, turnaround, it's like within a week you get your blades.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know they're quick on everything else, so I'm not surprised that.
Crazy fast.
Yeah. I know. I just got an email from the knife print folks that they're carrying Magna Cut now, so maybe.
Yeah, they've been out of stock of the thickness that I needed, and I did get an email that they were back in stock, and but I've had this order placed with steel from them in specific for like 2 months now, 2.5 months, something like that, and they emailed me a couple weeks after the order, said they were out of stock in that thickness, and then do I want a refund? Do I want to wait? And I just chose to wait. I did hear from somebody that water jet knives, their water jet is broken, and it's supposedly going to be down for like 4 weeks.
Wow.
So that's a bummer. Yeah. So anyways, just kind of a struggle. And again, part of it's just the thickness of steel and the type of steel I'm looking for. It wouldn't be such a big deal if I was looking for some, 10 series or, 52-100 and more of a regular thickness, 1/8 inch, something like that. I could probably get those pretty easily.
Yeah. Like, is it the 1/4 inch stuff that you're having issues with?
Yeah, 1/4 inch in the CPM steels is specifically Magna Cut. So when Crucible got bought out by Era Steel, that put that slowed down all that because now it's all coming from, where are they, France?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I believe so. So that kind of put a little bit of a halt on that for a hot minute.
Yeah, and
so everybody was out of it.
I would imagine most of those steels are in the culinary world, and there's not a lot of 1/4 inch demand. So,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that's a me problem.
Yeah. But they'll figure it out, hopefully.
Yeah, it'll all get worked out. Not too worried about it. Just set you into going back and profiling stuff out, getting that done.
Yeah. It can be fun sometimes. It's a nice break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to do a bunch of that tomorrow. I'm going to be starting a new folder, not a new model, just a new cranking out a folder. So I'll be, and my least favorite thing is profiling the titanium liners, because grinding titanium is such a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
fills the shop full of smoke, and not my favorite thing at all. But oh well. I actually got, I spoke to someone I haven't chatted with in a long time today. I chatted with Brian Hanekamp from Tortuga Blade Works today. He reached out and had some questions, so it's good to hear from him. He's been out of it for, I think he said a couple of years. So last couple of weeks, he's been back at it. He was asking me about doing some tapered tangs and just some techniques there. So good to hear from him. That kind of warmed my heart a bit that he's back in it. Good to hear from him. But yeah,
I have been absolutely stoked to see some activity from his account there. So I share that sentiment.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's good to see it.
Yeah,
guy, he does awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
Yeah, he's got a really cool style.
Yeah, he was doing that distressed copper, right? That was his, right? Wasn't he doing the pirate?
Yeah, like shipwreck type stuff.
That's right, shipwreck patina. That's what he was calling
it.
Yeah. Cool. Hey, I got some new handle material today.
It's a pixelated blob. Nice. I can't wait to see that on.
And
the hell is that? Seriously. I know, but these people can't.
It's a piece of muskox.
Your favorite material?
I wouldn't say it's my favorite material. I've never actually used it. I've seen it on a knife, and it just looks amazing. It's almost like a marble. Looks like a marbly floor.
So do you have plans for it?
I do not. And he was nice enough. This is from Levi. God, I forget his last. McDonald? He's a Canadian. Sent this to me from Canada. He's like way, way up in Canada, like Northwest Territories, like north, in the middle of nowhere. But I picked those two pieces up, and then he sent me like a box of end cuts, which are awesome because I'll use them for bolsters, for like the little strip in the middle of a segmented scale, and do like a little strip of muskox in there. So it's really cool stuff. And unlike Mammoth Molar, it's not heavy. It looks like stone, but it's actually pretty light. It's I would say it's lighter than, for the size of this block or cut, whatever. This is 1 inch by 6 by 3. It's lighter than stabilized wood.
Oh, interesting.
But it's really, really solid because it's like an organic, it's bone.
And do you have to do any stabilization with it?
No, I don't think so.
Interesting.
It's a good question, but this isn't. I don't know if it's stable. It has some kind of look of it, but I don't think it's stabilized. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've seen it done on some knives. I first saw this when I was in Alaska, and this shop that I literally pulled over on the side of the road, and there was a knife shop, and the guy had a milk crate full of this stuff. I'm like, oh, and he showed it to me on a knife. I'm like, oh, that's amazing. And then I found out how much it was. It's really pricey stuff. And it's not endangered or anything. So I could get it shipped to me from Canada, no problem. So
you gonna do some segmented scales with it?
No, yeah, with some of the end cuts, I'll be doing some segmented scales and put some other things in it. I'm gonna produce some folder scales with it too.
Nice.
Like some of the pieces I have, the offcuts are like big enough to do folder scales.
Cool.
So yeah, that was nice. I'm still waiting for my piece of ivory for my dagger though, so that's why it's in a holding state still. The snowstorm actually affected me because it's getting shipped from the Northeast, so that's a bummer.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of that, a lot of delays.
Yeah, it better clear up because in 3 weeks I'll be in Chicago, so I'd like the weather to be a little cleared up by then.
Oh, I was like, why the hell are you going to Chicago? But all right, permission granted.
Yes, going to see the boy. Going to see the boy graduate.
Nice.
3 weeks to go. It's
been fast.
Yeah, it's been super fast. But he probably doesn't think so. Yeah. What else was I going to say? I wanted to talk about my Triple T this week, and it's a good thing we got Mr. Brent here in the house. I've had a bunch of people ask me, when should you go full time, and what is my experience about going full time? And the first thing I've said several times is I didn't technically go full time. I retired and now I make knives full time. That's different. I don't need to support everything. So my experience is not, what people are actually asking me, but I am going to kind of broach this topic in Triple T this week, talk about what I think, some, I don't know, formulas, some, think about these things before you decide to go full time. And if you are going to do it, then, make sure you think about this stuff and, your bills and how much you need. And here are the things you need to think about. So I'm curious, Brent, now that you're full time, what are some of the things you like? How do you calculate some people break it down by, this is one of the things I was thinking about. Some people will break it down all the way down to a knife. Like this much is spent on abrasives. This much is spent on, if you're forging propane or electricity or whatever. Do you do that, or, what do you, how do you calculate what you need to make on a knife?
Yeah. So I don't go into the minutia of the electricity and propane, but I definitely do calculate consumables. So that would be abrasives, drill bits, bandsaw blades, all that stuff. Now it's hard to do. I get a similar question. We all as knife makers, whether you're a hobby or full time, how long did it take you to make that knife? Right? That's a huge question, and part of that is, you feel like it's gauging. Are you trying to overcharge for your knives? That's the feeling in there. When you're doing one knife at a time and one-offs and custom things like you do, that's different than what I do. I have a few models that I make, and I really don't deviate from those. The only deviation would be custom, different steels or different handle materials or options, right? It's like we said, segmented scales versus just a regular micarta, one piece of micarta. But I do calculate that into each knife. So I calculate the materials for baseline. So that would be a base steel that I use, base handle material, micarta G10, whatever. I calculate in the hardware, whether it's pins, bolt up. I calculate in, again, the abrasives. I average that out over like how many knives can I get on a belt, that kind of thing. And I work that into the price of the knife. And then I add my labor onto that. And so you have to set an hourly labor rate. I think where a lot of guys struggle with that is they think, well, what do I need to make an hour or a week? But you have to look at it's a business. And just like I spent years in the automotive industry, automotive repair, our labor rate was not what paid each of us, or if I was the guy doing the job, it wasn't paying my salary and some of my bosses. It was paying for shop upkeep. It was paying for all those things. So as a business, you have to calculate what are the expenses, taxes, electricity, all that stuff, right? So that does become a little more difficult, but it's not just, well, I need to make, $15 or $20 an hour, whatever you need to make. You need to, yes, I need to pay myself, but I also need to pay for the replacement abrasives, replacement steel out of each knife. I need to pay for electricity or insurance or whatever that is, right?
Yeah, my only comment on that is that's great. Like you're well established. You know what you're doing. You know how long it takes you to do each steps. For the guys that are still newish, that, and I've heard several people, I think Fader said this, like, don't make other people pay for your learning. I mean,
100%.
Like there is, you need to be careful. Like even if it takes you, whatever, 10, 15 hours to make a knife, it doesn't necessarily mean that the knife is worth that much. I mean, you
Right.
have to, you got to take that into account and know your worth, know what your knives are what you can sell them for. Obviously you can't sell them for less than what it costs you to make them, but get past the learning curve before you start assigning your hourly wage.
100% agree. I think there's a period of learning where you're not going to be able to get what you need to out of the knife, and that's either your fault because you're still learning. By fault's maybe the wrong term, but it's on you because you're still learning, or you just need to get your knives out there and keep working on the process. It took a long time for me to figure those numbers out because I wasn't doing enough volume, so my labor was higher on the knife, and because I really wanted to zero in on that, I began. You can't just clock in on a knife and clock out. It's really hard to do that. Again, I wanted to figure that out coming from the background I came from of working on cars, being flat rate. You get paid how many hours that job is, whether it takes you that many or not. And so I wanted to be able to quantify my labor in some way. And the only way I was able to do that was by starting with, I'm going to take whatever number of knives at one time you're comfortable with and make, let's say, 3 of this exact same knife. And then as you get comfortable with that, okay, let's bump that up to 6 or 10 or 20 or 30, whatever that is. And then you're able to deduct that down a little better.
Absolutely.
Once you get a higher volume.
Yeah. I mean, let's take what I do out of it, because I think it's even harder to go full time and make, do the constant one-offs and without doing batches. I think most guys that are considering this are doing batches of the same kind of knife. So let's stay in that lane for a second. And the first thing I would tell someone, and this is part of what's going to be in the video, is to determine if you should do this, if it's even feasible, before you get down to calculating, what your hourly rate is and all your consumables and everything like that. The first thing I would figure out is, what are your monthly bills? What do you, what do you need to make to survive? And then divide that by the number of knives that you got to make at the price point. Let's say they're, whatever, I'm shooting a number out. Let's say they're $350, right? Which is not crazy. $350, $400. Let's just say they're $350. Then, and you want to make whatever, let's say it's $7,000, whatever, a month or something like that, after taxes or whatever, before, after, you decide. But then you got to figure out, okay,
California money, buddy.
Yeah, that's not California money. You can't survive in California on that. But then you got to figure out, your utilities, go after all of that. Like, I would come at it from that end and figure out, hey, I'm really going to have to make, let's say it's 30 knives. That's probably right. Let's say it's 40 to 50 knives a month at $350, because you got to calculate how much it costs you to make them, all of your expenses. That's daunting to have to make 30 to 50 knives a month. At that price point, like, you better be good at it. You better have your optimization set. So this is why
I think the best explanation I've heard, and it was probably on KnifeTalk, it was probably Jeff said it, because they've went over, they've had this question a few times. I think the best explanation I've ever heard is, if you're asking if it's right, it's not.
I was just about to say, like, when are we going to tell 90% of the people no? Just don't.
That is the first thing I'm going to say in the video is, don't do it. Keep it as a hobby. unless you're forced into it or whatever. You really, really want to try it because, it's a grind. I'm using the air quotes here more than people think it is. And
yeah, I just like, if you did some of the numbers you were just throwing out, just say it's 20 or 30 a month, right? I mean, that's the work it takes, the overhead that you're going to ensue, you're not making profit on, that price point per knife, right? And some of that's got to go back into the shop, back into consumables, all that crap. But then there's the actual selling of those. Like, do you have a customer base that can sustain your monthly nut, right? And that's, are you moving that much now? Do you have the customer base to do that, to sustain your livelihood on that? I think that's in my short time being in the community, that has been the most common theme of people that have gone full time and then have kind of had to back out, is that, it becomes work, right? We're doing what we love as a hobby. So there's the dream of doing something that you love and not working, a day in your life, but you quickly turn that into, a job. And then, but that sustainability is solely reliant upon your not only your work ethic, but your salesmanship. Like, there's so many things that go into that recipe that are, it's not possible, but I think it's just realistically, it's a lofty goal for, and just take out the equation of, whatever, wherever you're at, like in the, what part of the country you're living at and what your monthly net is. But yeah, there's a lot to that. And I think the harsh part is like, if somebody's asking you, you don't ever want to step on somebody's dream, right? You don't want to be the naysayer to, to discourage somebody from doing something, especially from such a positive community that has been, for me anyways, has been nothing but, well, until we start talking about golf or something, but for overly, mostly, just encouraging, supportive, and all that stuff. But at some point there needs to be an equal, a yin and a yang to that of a dose of reality where, probably not.
And I think it's, so the what you can make off of a knife. So back to the business and overhead, right? If you think, well, I could survive off of, if I sold X amount of $300 knives, let's say it's like 30 knives, right, a month, and say, well, $300 a knife, 30, yeah, I could survive off that. Well, the reality is half of that needs to go back into buying more material.
Sure.
A quarter of it needs to go to taxes, whatever. And then another quarter, that's what you're actually going to be surviving off of, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And those are rough numbers, but it's not far off. So really, if you think you can make it off of $300, and you need to go back and do that math a little different. You need to say, can I survive off a quarter of that? And that's really the number you need to be looking for.
Yeah.
So that's the financial side of it. The other side is that's banking on you're going to sell that every month.
That's right.
Yeah.
And if you're in any business, some months are way better than others and some months are way worse than others. And if you cannot pad that, then you're going to be out. And even if you're established, even if you're doing well, those months, if you're new to it, that's hard. It takes not only does it take a hit in your finances to where things are stretched, but it takes a hit on your psyche, on your emotional well-being.
I don't think they factor in into the equation that they're now entering the world of retail, right? And anybody that's doing retail understands that you're not, there's consistency is probably the furthest thing from reality in those, in that type of business, right? You're going to have those big months, and then you're going to have to, have that, whatever, surplus you have carry you through the lower parts. And you got a guy like me that's going to, woohoo, new golf clubs. Or, you could easily find yourself, in a spot where you stretch yourself too thin. And
yeah. And not all, we've all had some knife designs that are duds. Like you think it's cool, you get it out there and nobody wants it. I know I've got a couple of those that like take a really, really long time to sell. And I look at it and go, not making that again.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think one tool I know is for fact is, if you are going to, take your throw your hat in that ring, then you need to have some reliable sources for your consumables. And our boy Lawrence Lake over at Maritime Knife Supply is the man who will take care. He's going to have the best prices for all of your abrasives, steel, tooling, drill, you name it. He's got it at a good price, fast shipping, so you can get those quick orders turned around quick. Lawrence Lake Maritime Knife Supply for all of your knife making needs.
That's right. Go get them.
Yeah, and you might want to even consider some awesome handle material. I would go check out our boy Matt at Grip Tech Composites and take advantage. Right now would be an awesome time because you can double up on some discounts here and join the weekly newsletter that he puts out right now that has a discounted code for the color of the week. This week is fluorescent yellow. And again, sign up for that newsletter, and every week there'll be a new color, a featured color, and a discount code associated with that. You can take advantage of the Grip X, Grip X 3D, Limitless, and a handful of other types of scales and handle material that he has. You can load up that code or your cart with the code triple T10 and double that discount. Double discount, double check. Is that even, can you do that? Like, can you use State Farm's double discount? Yeah, somebody's gonna get it. But me. That's awesome. You don't know the discount double check State Farm commercial?
No, not really.
Come on, man.
No, I don't.
Jesus God. And this is where the show comes to a screeching halt.
Sorry, I don't watch all the commercials that you do.
I don't watch many either, but that was a good one. Aaron Rodgers, Jake and Saban. Oh my God.
No. Unbelievable.
Oh my God. Window lickers. You can't fucking help them, dude. They just stand there and stare out the window.
There is one other thing you need if you're going to go full time, and that's you need every outlet you can get to sell your knives.
Good point.
And you know where you can sell them at? You go to the drop point.
There you go.
From the boys at Skiff Workshop, and you can get your knives listed for free. There are thousands of collectors that get that newsletter, and that's what I use. I use the drop point every week. Steve, we hit up an email, tell him what I want to drop that week, what I want him to promote, and he promotes it. It is great.
I think everyone loves the price point and the audience. I think those are two awesome things about that. Yeah. And of course, from the minds of the guys at Skiff Workshop, where I get all my premium bearings from. So go check out the drop point. Awesome. I always see your stuff on the drop point, Brent.
Yeah, every week, man. Steve will, if I forget to email him, he sends me an email usually, and just what do you want to promote, and whether I'm dropping something new or I want to promote something that's up on the website, he does it. It's great.
Do we want to do some maker spotlights?
Sure.
Let's go.
All right. Do you want me to go first?
Yes. You had a great idea.
This week, I got to open it up. I have Carter_Cornwall_knives. This is, his name is Carter Cornwall, which caught me by surprise because Cornwall is the city I used to live in Canada. But just some really cool knives. I was spinning through these the other day. Some really cool segmented scales. And one of the things that caught me is he had made his own carbon fiber, which I thought was really cool. I've never contemplated that. And I was talking to my shop helper, CJ. He's 15, and he said, "Oh yeah, I made some carbon fiber for some bike parts." I'm like, "What? I got to get into
Interesting.
I got to make some carbon fiber. And he's like, oh yeah, it's actually pretty easy. And I love carbon fiber, and that shit's expensive. So yeah.
Nice. I just gave him a follow. That's a good one.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, he's got some nice stuff.
Yeah. So, Brent, who do you have?
So I have Boylston Blades. Boylston_Blades. He's a guy that I met recently. He's here in Florida, and he reached out to me. We connected, and he makes some great stuff. He does. He's newer to knife making, thinking within the last year and a half or so. And yeah, he's making some really cool stuff. He does a lot of really cool segmented scales, glow in the dark liners, and
I love those little circles he puts on the knives, on his handles.
Yeah.
That's
Super
really cool.
Yeah, he is really into the detail.
Are those pins? Is he actually putting pins there?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's what I asked him, because he brought some of his knives. And yeah, I was like, are those pins or just, he goes, yeah, they're pins.
Oh, so he does like a quarter, a 3/16, and a 1/8 pin. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a really nice accent. I like that a lot. I've never seen anybody do that with pins like that, like that different sizing.
Yeah. Yeah. Super. And most of those, like if you look through those pictures, some of those pins, they're glow in the dark, and he does like a night shot with them.
Very cool.
Where you can see that. So yeah.
Love it. That's
really
a good one.
Really good guy. And killer knives.
Yeah. I like that the second one in his profile. That's just a sleek handle. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, he does a lot of cool curves and just angles. Really, really nice stuff.
Yeah, that one almost looks like it could be a folder.
Right?
Yeah, that's a cool one. Very nice. Mr. Jerid, who do you have?
Yeah, I have Brian Hindenkamp from Tortuga Blade Works. After seeing his stuff pop up over the last couple weeks, I just, we were talking earlier, really, really happy to see him get after it again after some time off. And always been a big fan of his work. Yeah, that shipwreck patina, that copper wash stuff is awesome. I always love to see somebody that's forging out those small fixed blades is I think that's it's a challenge to get them out there finished in quantity and stuff, but he bangs them out, and I'm just super happy to see him back, and can't wait to see what else he has going out or coming up for us. He's got 21.2 thousand followers.
Wow, he's got a lot of followers.
Yeah, I remember him blowing up there for a minute too, and all well deserved. So
yeah,
like I said, just super happy to see him going. And then Boylston _Blades has 449 followers. So let's see if we can't bump that up. I agree, dude. That's some really awesome stuff that he was putting out. And then Carter has 1678 as well. So yeah, let's bump those up. And those are really good spotlights this week, guys.
Yeah, I like them. I like them. If you guys are going to heat treat some knives, what are you going to use? Got to use that Even Heat Kiln, family owned and operated since 1948. That's older than me. Building the highest. What?
I still think that's the year you graduated, but I don't know.
No, the year my mom graduated, maybe.
Okay,
my grandmother.
All right, it's been a long time. Well established.
Building the highest heat quality heat treating ovens available. I have two. Mr. Jerid has two. Brent, do you have one? You have one?
Soon.
I do.
You do. See, everyone's got an Even Heat. So Go after it. They are awesome. I love mine. I won't be using it for a while, but
I will.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're going to get busy getting heat treated? New knives? What?
Yeah, I have all kinds of stuff going. There's some that are almost done. Some are mostly almost done. Some that are Jerided. Hey, shout out to Micah Dunn. He reached Jeriding expert level master last week. But I just actually was checking the interweb Instagram feed. The only difference between a guy like myself and a master Jerider like Micah is he's already got like all of them ground out. So hats off to you, my friend.
Well, he's getting ready for Blade Texas. That's the difference.
That dude hustles, man. Just that I've been over. I had the pleasure to hang out with him in his shop, and he's a fucking hustler. So
he's in that full-time knife maker that's just hustling after it crowd.
Is he?
He is, but he's not. He's not full time.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, that's really? What's even more impressive. Like you want to feel bad about your output, just go to watch a week's worth of Micah getting busy.
Yeah, he's getting after it.
So
yeah, he's going to be at Texas, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, good.
Yep, for sure. We're gonna go, Micah. We're gonna go track down the secret tacos again for sure. That's a must. So
really, didn't you like lose them one day and you couldn't find them?
Well, that's the thing is like the quick dirty story is a couple years back. They were just after the show, they were going out for a drink or something like that. And there was this random lady at a bar that kind of had a little part of the bar and with a little taco stand. And then the next year they stumbled upon the same person again. So then they kind of asked like, where are you like blocking down? And it's like, doesn't know, she doesn't have like a spot. So when I was there,
taco lady is who you're trying to find.
She's not homeless, dude, but she's just transient. And they were talking this taco up, and they were able to find her again last year. So we got to hunt them down. But I think she actually landed at a spot this year. So I'm looking forward. They were good, well priced, and super good too.
Street tacos.
Sure.
Yeah. Or not Taco Bell tacos.
Come on, let's light this thing up. Are they street tacos?
Sounds like they're bar tacos.
Yes. They're not crunchy tacos from Taco Bell. Yes,
okay, thank you.
They're tacos authentica. Febrero. But anyways, yeah, that's what's on the one night that's on the agenda. So
I was actually looking up steakhouses. I cannot find the steakhouse. I think it closed, the one that Parker and I went to, because I was literally going to make a reservation, but I couldn't find it. I don't think it's there anymore.
Don't worry, I've already got the stuff going with Koi. So there's a good story behind this invite. We'll see how it goes though.
All right.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Mr. Baker.
Just tell me where I'm supposed to be and when.
Oh yeah, he's gonna tell us.
Oh, all right.
And not tell us, and then tell us, and then yeah. All right.
Okay, there's a story there that I don't know.
There's a good one there, dude, and it's hitting hard right now. So I should get a fucking middle finger tomorrow.
You know what else hits hard? A two Basterds fat peen hammer.
Fuck, oh my god, I've been waiting 102 episodes for you to put a banger freaking intro like that. Holy shit, give it to me, Denis. That was awesome.
I will be using that this weekend in my course because that's my go-to hammer, especially for students. So we will be whacking the hell out of some steel this weekend with
hit it hard.
Two Basterds fat peen hammer. Because Jerid, tell me,
ain't it grand to have a fat peen in your hand?
That's right.
It is so great.
After that, we'll be taking those knives and we will be grinding them on the Ameribrite Fastback 2x72.
Woo!
We will be doing some damage on that steel with that amazing grinder, the drop away platen, all the fancy stuff. So if you need a grinder, go check out ameribraid.com. While you're there, check out the Hyperdisc. It is a buffing wheel. It's a disc grinder. You name it, it can do it. So go check them out. And Jerid is anxiously awaiting his Fastback 2x72. But
it's so close. It's so close.
Yeah. All righty.
Dude, I want to keep that momentum going, bro, but that was fantastic. I just want you to know I have been waiting a long time for you to come through like that. That was the best I have heard come out of your face.
I mean, if people could see how jittery Jerid, he cannot sit still.
I think he had like 3 zins in his mouth or something.
I have 10, but yeah, and they're freeze thanks to my good friends in the Pacific Northwest who have a shitty football team. But yeah, dude, that was fucking phenomenal. Speaking of hitting hard, woo, God,
Jerid's a little spun up right now.
No, that was just yeah. Whatever gets me going, that was fucking fantastic, Denis.
All right, glad you approve.
Here comes the brakes. Now you guys get my excitement now. It's very rare he keeps this thing going.
So what else? What else is going on anything fun this week you guys are doing? No. Jerid, don't you dare talk about golf. I don't want to hear it.
Why?
Oh, speaking of, I do have, last time I was on, we did some Chat GPT fun.
Oh, yeah?
Strength, adaptability, endurance. Whether you're camping with your family or tracking game, the Sable.
So I got some taglines for the Triple T podcast thanks to Chat GPT.
Oh, let's hear it.
One of them I read at the beginning of the show, which was great. So I got like the top 3 here. I'm going to do. The top one was the Triple T podcast featuring Denis, Tyrell, and Jerid Sandoval, his emotional support golfer. That's pretty great.
Yes, Thundervest City. Let's go.
Chat GPT, man, it tailored these. It's great.
What, it did that?
Yeah, I gave it some prompts, and yeah,
okay.
Forged in fire, lost in the fairway.
I love it.
Yeah, I love
sharp
that one.
edges and dull wedges.
I think the second one's the winner. That
one's pretty great. Forged in fire and lost in the fairway.
Yeah,
it's the safest place to be on the golf course, right in the middle of the fairway.
It's a great one.
That's awesome.
ChatGPT back for the win.
Yeah,
strength, adaptability, endurance in a world. That's so good.
Yeah, that's going to come up in my video this week of should you go full time, how to market your knives. Use ChatGPT for the descriptions.
Well, it's funny. I got asked the other week, how come your descriptions for your knives, like some of them are really short and some of them are long?
Which ones did Brent do?
That's what I said. I'm like, well, as time went on, I leaned a little on ChatGPT to help me write them, and I haven't went back to write more for the
why not?
older builds. Oh, it's coming. I'm working on it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Jerid's laughing. I've never seen a write up of one of his knives.
Because I can't. I refuse. Otherwise, it'll come out just like this: strength, adaptability.
It's whatever it's meant to cut with the word cutter after. That's
right. It's called originality, dude. I mean, get with it. You got a goose cutter, a wave cutter, a cow cutter, a rage cutter, a panini cutter. Like, come on.
And then you got the Intrepid.
The Intrepid, yes. Yes.
That was the first one, wasn't it?
Yes.
Huh.
I can't, yeah, for the sake of not disclosing some top secret information, yeah. That's what that was. And then it's like there's another one, the reverb, because I was trying to go on some, because I really dig
the echo reverb.
Well, I was just gonna lead right into here because like our buddy Travis Haynes from Pelican Paste has an awesome with Bird Forge. He has like an endless amount of birds to name knives after, and I picked something that has like 2 whatever those things are. echo. But speaking of Travis Haynes from Pelican Paste, if you're in the market for some premium wax, go check out pelicanpaste.com, the makers of hard wax, soft wax, Pelican oil, hand solve, and the soap and the cast iron seasoning butternut. Travis is an awesome dude, awesome product with many applications, not just for your knives. I think last week we were just talking about, even protecting them while you're making them. So if you're in one of those high rusty areas, like my buddy Brent and Travis are, you could protect it in all stages of making the knife, the handles, on and on and on. You can also get your custom tins made for the smaller guys that you can include with your orders. So go on ahead and load up your cart with all those products and use the discount code TT10 for 10% off.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All righty, boys. Is it that time? We're an hour and 15 in. Or are you guys going to surprise me with something else?
No surprises here.
Mr. Jerid, you look confused.
Yeah, I have. Maybe it's not appropriate. Maybe I'll hold on to this one.
Are you about to go get something to eat?
Yeah, I'm about to go get some sausages.
What? Okay, now you got to talk about that one. I'm reading his notes.
From this day forward for the rest of your lives, you can order sausages and you can say saucy jizz. No one will be the wiser.
That's your...
Again, screeching halt, train.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
I will never say sausages again. It'll always be, yes, sausages.
Wait, did you just say it? What'd you say?
I said sausages.
From the mind of a 5-year-old.
I'm telling you, you think that our audience is full of mature people. I think you're on the wrong planet, sir. You must be living still back in Canada.
Yeah, maybe. All right, folks. All right. We are out. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
And that's a wrap. Fuck, I'm pointing to it. We can't take it.
Peace out.